Let's be honest, Marvel isn't exactly known for pulling punches anymore.
Wow.
Over the years, the MCU has delivered some deaths so brutal, shocking, or downright unnecessary that even the toughest fans had to look away. From slow, suffocating farewells to sudden, violent ends, these are 10 MCU deaths that went way too far. And trust me, number 1 might just make you rethink everything about Marvel's family-friendly label. If you've ever yelled they didn't have to do him like that, hit that like button, because you're not alone. 10. Anatoly Ranskahov, the Kingpin's bloodbath. Let's be real. If there's one MCU moment that went way too far, it's this.
Okay.
In Daredevil Season 1, Wilson Fisk slams a car door on Anatoly's head until there's nothing left. The sound, the blood, the camera refusing to cut away. It's pure brutality, and even though it set the tone for the show, it crossed a line Marvel's never approached again. 9. Foggy Nelson, the soul of Daredevil. When Daredevil Born Again killed Foggy Nelson in its very first episode, fans revolted. The heart of Matt Murdock's story gone instantly. It wasn't just a plot twist, it was emotional sabotage. Even after rewrites softened the blow, Foggy's death still felt like a betrayal of everything that made Daredevil great. 8. Professor X, snapped out of existence. Patrick Stewart's return as Charles Xavier in Multiverse of Madness should have been a celebration. Instead, Wanda snapped his neck like it was nothing, one of the MCU's coldest kills ever. Seeing an icon who'd played Professor X for 2 decades die in seconds was more heartbreaking than shocking. It was the moment fans realized this movie wasn't playing around. 7. Maria Hill, gone too soon. She survived countless world-ending events, only to be shot in Episode 1 of Secret Invasion. Maria Hill's death wasn't shocking, it was pointless. A wasted opportunity for one of the MCU's longest-running characters. Instead of evolving her story, Marvel used her death as a cheap emotional trigger, and fans weren't having it. 6. Rocket's friends. Guardians Volume 3's emotional torture. James Gunn didn't hold back in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Rocket's flashbacks show animal cruelty in raw, gut-wrenching detail. Cages, scars, and death. When Rocket's friends Lila, Teefs, and Floor die during their escape, it's devastating. The scene is emotional and brutal, pushing the limits of what audiences can handle, especially with animals. 5. Quicksilver. Too fast to die this slow. Pietro Maximoff's death in Age of Ultron felt off. A speedster dying from bullets? Come on. He saves Hawkeye but somehow doesn't dodge machine gun fire. It wasn't violent, it was just wrong. Marvel killed its only main speedster before fans even got to know him. And that decision still stings. 4. Vision. The double death that broke hearts. Vision's first death, Wanda killing him out of love, was already devastating. But then Thanos reversed time, just to kill him again, this time crushing his skull with his bare hand. 2 deaths in the same minute, one emotional, one gruesome. That second snap of the head, that's when audiences went silent. 3. Mr. Fantastic. The fan dream turned nightmare. Fans begged for years to see John Krasinski as Reed Richards. Marvel delivered, just to tear him apart. Literally. Wanda stretches and unravels his body like spaghetti, taunts him about his kids, and then pops his head. It was grotesque, unnecessary, and a slap in the face to fans who waited a decade for this casting. 2. Black Bolt. Silence that shattered skulls. In Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Wanda Maximoff goes full horror villain. Her treatment of Earth 838's Illuminati is vicious, but what she does to Black Bolt crosses a line. Removing his mouth and turning his own sonic scream inward, Wanda literally makes his head explode. The camera doesn't cut away fast, it wants you to feel that shock. 1. Loki. A god dies gasping. Avengers Infinity War didn't waste time showing fans that no one was safe. Thanos doesn't just kill Loki, he chokes the god of mischief to death slowly, in front of Thor. The scene lingers. You see Loki's color fade, his eyes bulge, and his body drop lifelessly. It wasn't just tragic, it was cruel. A poetic but painful ending for one of Marvel's best characters. Why these deaths hit harder? What ties all these scenes together isn't just violence, it's how personal each one is. Marvel stopped being a safe universe where heroes die heroically. Instead, it showed us messy, unfair, even horrifying ends, a reminder that power doesn't protect anyone. But maybe that's why we remember them so vividly. The MCU has always balanced heroism and heartbreak, but sometimes it goes too far. From Loki's choking to Wanda's massacres, these deaths left fans disturbed, divided, but definitely talking. And as Marvel heads into darker territory with Blade and Marvel Zombies, we might not have seen the worst yet. Which of these deaths do you think went too far? Drop your pick in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe.